we're going to want to have more notes than just those two notes. So what I want to do next is I want to add one note up and one note down, okay? And for those notes, we're just going to use these little magnets here. All right, so this is our low note, this is our higher note. So one note up from there is that right there. This is our lower note, so one note down from there is that right there. So now we got 4 notes. Now remember I said that we're going to always use, at least at this stage, we're going to always use notes that are a whole step apart, 2 frets, okay? Each fret is a half step, and so 2 frets is a whole step. So we got an A, we got a C, we're at the 12th fret of the A string, we're at the 10th fret of the D string. Now we're adding 1 step higher than the C, which just happens to be at the 12th fret of the D string, which is a D. Okay, same as the open D. And then we're adding 1 step lower than the 12th fret of the A string, which is an A, and the 1 step lower is a G. So we got C, D, A, and G. Let's see what those 4 notes sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 2 notes. Okay, now you saw me there add what's called a passing note, a chromatic passing tone between this note and this note and this note and this note, and that's right here and right here. All right, these are our notes we're focusing on, but it's okay to add in a little chromaticism, a little chromatic passing note. We'll get to all that, but for right now, we're mainly focusing on these 4 notes. 1. Sorry, I added the passing tone because that's my playing style, and I just naturally did it. Try to feel a pulse. All right. So we're building a pattern here. We're building content. We're building vocabulary. This is your vocabulary, okay? You don't have to be a world-class jazz player to talk about vocabulary and technique. To play this one note, you have to have, that note that's your vocabulary, that note. And the rhythm is part of your vocabulary, and the technique to play that rhythm. So to execute that, you have to have sufficient dexterity, sufficient technique to execute what you want to play by ear, all right? Even if it's just one note. I'm using thumb and the first finger primarily. You may want to just do one finger, or you might want to use 2 fingers. I'm using thumb and first finger, kind of like a pick, back and forth. If you were using a pick, it would be, I don't have a pick handy, but down and up stroke with a pick, or you can use your thumb. or you can tap it. It don't matter. That's up to you. That's your discretion. That's your technique, okay? So now let's go back to our 4 notes.